This is a topic which we are going to learn right now. Look at this example. He wants to be a teacher. Here, underlined word is just not a teacher. Here, the determiner is a. Teacher is not determiner. A is determiner. It is speaking about whom? About a teacher. So here, when you are asked what is the determiner, A is determiner. He is a good teacher. In the second example, good is an adjective, but A is a determiner. Now here you can look at this. This mango is sour. Here, this is determiner. This small mango is sour. Here, this is determiner. Small is adjective. Find the difference between adjective and determiner. He has a little for his house. He has a little for his house. A little is the determiner. He has large area for his house. So the large area is again adjective. Look at the definition. Words that modify in some manner the noun with which they are used are called determiners. Adjectives are also used before noun. Determiners are also used before noun. But the determiner determines or it limits a noun that follows. The words that modify in some manner the noun with which they are used are called determiners. We will explain with the examples. There is difference between adjectives and determiner. An adjective, adjectives add to some quality of the object or person they are used for. When you say that he is an honest boy, he is an honest man, honesty, honest is used as adjective because that is giving us the quality of the noun. But what does a noun determiner do? It determines, it tells us this much, that much, എത്രയുണ്ട് എന്ന് നമ്മളോട് പറയുന്നു. The determiners ascertain or determine the quantity, volume, number of the objects, persons they are used for. So a determiner, it determines the quantity. എത്രയുണ്ടെന്ന് പറയും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എണ്ണാൻ പറ്റാത്തതാണെങ്കിൽ how much volume is there, or the number of the objects എത്ര ഉണ്ടെന്ന് എണ്ണി പറയും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ how many persons they are used for. This can be called a specific way of referring to someone or something. And this is a specific way of referring to someone. ചിലപ്പം വ്യക്തിയായിരിക്കും അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജീവനില്ലാത്ത ഒരു വസ്തുവായിരിക്കാം. In order to distinguish between these two ways of using a noun group, we use a special class of word called determiners. So here you can look at the example. Have you read any play of Shakespeare? So it tells us any. Have you read the play of Shakespeare? എന്നല്ല ചോദിച്ചത്, any play. It limit ചെയ്യാണ്, ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒന്ന്, ഒന്നെങ്കിലും വായിച്ചോ, any play. So any is a determiner. So you know already this determiners. Every boy was given a packet of biscuits. എല്ലാവർക്കും കൊടുത്തു. Every means all ആണ്. Every boy was given a packet of biscuits. Every is a determiner. ആർക്കൊക്കെ കൊടുത്തു? Every. There is not much hope in her recovery. This is a quantity, much. There is no expectation of the recovery. So here, much is used as determiner. The man began to run towards the boy. The man, which man? The man. This man who is referred is already in the picture. So the is a determiner. Young people don't like these operas. These, which one? These mumbilulladana, these plural number ആണ്. So determiner. These underlined words are determiners. Again, definition. Words that modify in some manner the noun with which they are used are called determiners. This is another definition. The words that modify, which just qualify, or which determines, which limit in some manner, the noun with which they are used are called determiners. So you can study this definition, because nowadays what happens, the questions are coming, multiple choice questions are coming, therefore this is required. If you are not written down, I will be uploading this video in the Google, what you call YouTube. You can just go to it and write down the notes. Kinds of determiners. What are the types of determiners? You see, articles are determiners. All articles are determiners. All demonstrative nouns are determiners. Possessive nouns are determiners. Numerals are determiners. Quantitative nouns are also determiners. So these are the 5 varieties of determiners. Now coming to first type, because in the previous slide we said that there are 5 varieties. Out of that, article determiner. Article doing the function of a determiner. It is of 2 types. We know that articles are of 2 types. We have studied in the lower classes also, and these 2 articles are categorized into 2 different categories. They are indefinite article and a definite article. So indefinite article is 2, a and an. These are the examples of indefinite article, and definite article is the, the. It is pronounced in 2 ways. The is pronounced in 2 ways. The, if it comes, the comes before a vowel sound, in that case you have to pronounce that one as the. If it is used before a consonant sound, we have to pronounce that one as the. So there are 2 pronunciations are there. So there are total 3 articles are there. It is categorized into 2 different categories. The first one is indefinite article, because we are not definite. And a and an is used, or these 2 are the indefinite articles, and definite article is the, and he said it can be pronounced as 2 different ways, the and the. Now the use of a and an. A and an is used before a singular countable noun. If we can count singular countable, it should be single. A and an is used before a singular countable noun. A tiger, but we don't use an tiger because it is a consonant sound. Before the consonant sound, you use a, and before a vowel sound, you use an. An owl, because O is a consonant. A and a or an is not used with uncountable nouns. We cannot use this one with uncountable nouns like only quantity, water, chalk, cloth, etc. We say box or chalk, but we don't say the number. But we can use a piece of cloth, a glass of water, etc. So instead of saying cloth, we will say a piece of cloth, otherwise we will say a glass of water, because it's a quantity. Now, before the words whose first letter is either vowel or a consonant, but pronunciation is like consonant. You see, a useful book. Here, U is actually a vowel. But then, when you are reading this one, useful, you. So this sound is actually a consonant sound, and therefore we have to use a, not an. We don't say that an European, we say a European, again consonant sound. Even though it is beginning with the vowel sound, it is consonant sound, and that is why a is used. A unique, a unique. So here also we don't use an unique, a unique. A 1 year, an 1 So one-eyed, a one-eyed, and one-eyed alla, a one-eyed girl. These are examples of places where we use a, even though you have got the vowel, but then sound is different. So you concentrate on the vowel sound, not on the vowel. You have to pronounce and see correctly whether what sound is there. If it is a consonant sound, a is used. When we talk about something or someone for the very first time, നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം ഒരു വ്യക്തിയെ കുറിച്ച് സംസാരിക്കുന്ന സമയത്ത് we use a. There was a lion in a forest. You are speaking about the lion for the first time, and the forest you are referring for the first time. So a. But next time in the same story or in the paragraph, we use the lion, the forest. So first when you say a lion, but second time when you are saying, you have to say the lion. And first time when you say a forest, second time you have to say the forest.